Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We are back with more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'm your host, John Mugiwara Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Jab Peanut. And Rich Raymond 767.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. Oh, God. Now I'm going to do a yassified fucking yes for that. God damn, I hate you.
Just continue with that context.
If we don't do it, we never will.
I'm crying.
So, first, Rich shared me a meme of this one guy reacting to somebody where there was like a little kid story. It's like, hi, say something when my face turns red and I'll turn into a song. And the guy goes up to goes, oh, yeah. But then it starts going, oh, yeah, and then clapping.
And it's like, why was it clapping?
And then that reminded me that was like in the French dub of Pokemon, Starmie makes like a woman moaning sound when it comes out of Pokeball.
It's a Fletch. Oh,
Starhorse, go. Okay, so it's now time for Morgan Fay to testify on Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. The pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Who let her bring tea in here? Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities where they arise.
That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Oh, never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
my aunt is a very smart, sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Or a crack on her face with her moisturization technique.
Alright, I think if I skimmed through the guide earlier and it's like, just press everything. Hold it! Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. Judge.
What did you do after that, Miss Fay?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something as simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence.
Pressing further.
There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply do not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay, which I don't buy it.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
That's...
Hold it! During our investigation, you stated you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave to you was a lie. What? Why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What? Pray tell, the witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? That is a kidney stone, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Okay, I don't have to read that again. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit there's such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what?
Pressing further.
So while you were unconscious, you had absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means he has another witness up his sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Kammer is ready to move on to a next witness.
That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That is be quiet, you.
Quiet, you.
Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Where did Morgan Fay go?
Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny Miney?
I think you can see where this is headed.
Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is like Miny. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Well, it didn't occult to me then. If that's what most people call it. I can say I understand what that means. It means you're parallelograms. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Look it up, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Like, I get...
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine! For my sake! Nope, I'm a sub. Not gonna happen.
Oh, God! It's true!
Like, when the challenge started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly.
Cause, like, I'm a side chick.
It was like, oh my god, totally my sister.
Yeah, she was in the side room. She's literally a side chick.
Yeah!
I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible.
That was the worst testimony I ever heard. Fuck you, get out.
Whoa, no, hold your horses, young lady. You're say, literally, hold those horses over there. That entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Clay's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness?
Like, yeah.
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
I'm not rubbing my hand because I'm trying to think. I'm doing. You know that meme of the person using their mind powers to lift a pizza? I'm trying it right now.
Of course. Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills.
The monologue from the beginning of the case.
I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie?
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow.
So you know that they said that Maya was short?
Yeah?
This whole case has been about how she's a small, medium, at large. Oh, my turn, bitch.
What I say already?
However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's a well constructed, but that's all it is. But even most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find out one loose thread and unwind a tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the true truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble.
I'm gonna get you a dictionary and a thesaurus for Christmas, bitch.
I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Yeah, because that one barely was just anything. It was just cross-examination the whole way. After the murder. All right, let me look real quick.
She looked like she got fired from her new job at the ice cream factory because she refused to work on Sundays.
Oh God.
All right, press this one. Hold it! Witness, that joke was bad. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess! Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Judge.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney?
Hold it! You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react to a surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Korean challenge technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah,
like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? No. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
Your sister is dead. How is that not strange? But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while, bitch?
Mr. Wright? This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
Very important. It's very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I gotta bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm totally cool with that. I was like scared at all, and like the costume looked totally normal.
So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, nothing was like weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong.
That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I like go on?
All right, so there's two pieces of evidence you can press that. Well, Austin, since you went aha, which one do you think it is?
It's the outfit. It's a bloodshot one.
Objection! That was a very well spun line, Massini.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
You can't. It's not stealing if you're dead.
Actually,
Miss Miney?
it's called grave robbing.
But she's not in the grave. Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and...
But I don't think that's what you're thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood splay.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Pizza.
Pizza time.
Order! Miss Miney, what is the meaning of that?
Beep, beep, pizza.
No one know pizza's the hut, Miss Miney.
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me.
That bitch? What? And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
That witness, her personality did a
Complete
complete
180
there.
Yeah, did you notice her eyes finally opened?
Yeah.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of helps he's gonna be.
Like, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
Either you're colorblind or you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the challenge chamber.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not.
Like just a glare.
Very well. You may question the witness. Visited my doctor today. He told me my sugar was too high. So when I got home, I moved it to a lower shelf.
All right. Hold it. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Money, like at the time?
Well, she was like totally fit because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. And then like I took my
Hold
sister to the
Was your sister calm by that time?
like, I guess so. I guess maybe like taking her revenge on Dr. Gray like made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the challenge chamber, you know.
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you were going to the crime scene? I'm talking about when you're going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber, is it all that important?
Yeah, of course. I asked because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
I do.
So do I. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I like didn't see anyone on the way to like the challenge chamber. I know who she should have seen.
It's okay if you don't know what prefix means. It's not the end of the word.
Yeah.
You said you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible.
Like, what do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting. You will have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
Just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have had to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that?
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead.
I heard her knock on her head. I heard a hollow cave echo.
I heard a coconut shell. Now I heard a bonk. Boom. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous!
Objection! It's not preposterous, and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl because of what she was doing.
The urn.
The urn. The
This
broken
urn is
urn.
my proof.
An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why.
She broke the urn. Bitch! What? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
This urn was broken around the time the channeling started.
Ah!
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
What?
Miss Miney? Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting together the piece of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar!
Ah!
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There is no way. Your lies end here. And so does today's episode.
Oh, shit.
So next time on the Super Bonus Round, maybe? Could be the end of this case. We're gonna try. So thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, yeah.
Order in the court. All right, somebody object the Furby and the Starmie.
Bye.